Hello everybody, welcome. Today I'm going to showcase the faster run walk poison Necromancer. And how we're showing that off is by doing single player and multiplayer. In multiplayer we're going to have 8 players in the game total, including myself. We're going to be doing cows to start off and then move into Chaos Sanctuary. Now once we're on single player we don't really need any buffs, so we're not going to be using the CTA or a mercenary to start off. Now as you can see, I do have the golem out. He is especially not needed in single player. If you're doing 8 players, you might need him, but I actually think that having any summons can slow you down when you're doing a faster run walk poison Necromancer. Now we're not going to be spending too much time in either area. We're going to be moving through pretty fast, just showing off the basic gameplay of monsters that you would encounter when going to the Secret Cow level or Chaos Sanctuary. On our way to the Chaos Sanctuary we are going to teleport through the River of Flame. We do this to save some time. If you see Elite, definitely stop by and get it. If you do end up running through the River of Flame, do remember that the bugs, you cannot break their poison resist. Other than those bugs, you really don't have to worry in Chaos Sanctuary on single player. Use your Poison Nova one time and you'll be able to kill everything around you. Alright, let's go to 8 player cows. In the start of this, we are going to see the golem getting beaten down. I wanted to show off his survivability in 8 player cows. Now normally you would think that's a good thing, but once we are Poison Nova Necromancer that is faster run walk, we are trying to move as fast as we can and poison cows along the way. If they're not following us, sometimes we will not poison them, which will ruin what we're trying to do here. So we're going to let the golem die, and then we are going to run around and poison cows, and while we run, we're going to poison multiple groups, and then at the end of it, we would loop back and loop. Now that we're in 8 player cows, we are going to be using the lower resist curse. This will help with the time to kill on cows and everything in the Chaos Sanctuary. In the start of the Secret Cow level, you did see me use a CTA. I am buffing myself once we are in 8 player cows. In the 8 player Chaos Sanctuary, we are going to use the golem. He is going to take some hits for us because there are people that are shooting missiles and magic attacks. Some of those attacks can get through the bone armor and we definitely don't like that, so we're going to have him take all the attacks for us. As you can see, I'm not using much lower resist in the Chaos Sanctuary. If we wanted to speed up the runs, we could use lower resist on everything. I do think it's a good idea if you are going to Chaos Sanctuary to use lower resist on the Venom Lords. Your time to kill will definitely be reduced on those guys. Everything else you really don't have to worry about. They'll die pretty fast if you use lower resist or not. Alright, let's take a look at the skills, the gear, and the stats. Starting off, we're going to be looking at curses. I need to put 1 into each of these to get our lower resist. We're only going to need 1 in here, and you should have enough bonuses from your other items to get that up to a good percentage for the minus all resist. Then, moving over here to the poison and bone skill tree, we're going to be looking at the poison dagger. We're going to max this out to get synergy with our poison nova. We're going to be doing the same thing with our poison explosion, maxing that out. Then over to poison nova, max that out. Of course, that's our main spell here. And then we're actually going to be doing 1 point into bone armor, and we're going to be trying to buff this as much as we can. So we're going to be maxing out our bone wall, and then we're going to put 1 point over into bone spear. And we're going to get this bone prison as many points as we can over here too. That's going to give us a good absorb damage on our bone armor. Moving over, if you do want, of course, get your corpse explosion, you're going to need this for here, but you actually can use this if you want. You can really reduce your time on runs if you use this. Alright, moving on to summons. I put 1 into each here just because when I run lower levels, I like to have an army around them so they don't get 1 hit and killed, because that would slow down the leveling process and nobody wants that. Alright, let's take a look at the gear. To start off, we're going to be looking at the gloves. 2+ to curses, that's going to be nice for our lower resist. 20% faster cast rate is going to hit our first breakpoint as a Necromancer. 25% to poison skill damage, this is going to be huge for a Poison Nova. On the belt, we're looking at the cannot be frozen effect here. This is going to be really nice as we are a faster run walk build. On the boots, we're making up for resistance, and they also give us faster run walk and faster hit recovery. On our rings, we got 1+ to skills, that's going to be really nice for our Poison Nova. Taking a look at the weapon, we're looking at 2+ to all skills, +2 to poison and bone skills, 5% to poison skill damage, -55% to enemy poison resistance. This is the big thing here on the weapon, and this is going to help out the build, and it is a must-have weapon. It also has 9+ to life after each kill and 8+ to mana after each kill. And it's socketed with a 5/5 poison facet. On the helm, we're looking at +3 to poison and bone skills, 30% faster run walk, 10% to poison skill damage, and -10% to enemy poison resistance, socketed with 2 5/5 poison facets. Looking at the armor, we have 50% faster hit recovery, 45% to poison skill damage. Again, this is going to be a huge buff for Poison Nova. Increased maximum mana, regenerate mana, maximum cold resist, some fire resist, that's going to be pretty nice, and poison resist to max us out on that also, and a 13+ life after each kill. That's going to be really nice when we're in those packs and we are needing some life. Looking at the shield, we have 15% chance to cast level 3 Terror when struck. This can be good and bad. A +3 to Necromancer skill levels, this is nice for the Poison Nova bonus. 20% faster run walk, 5% to poison skill damage, -5% to enemy poison resistance, all resistance +30, socketed with a 5/5 poison facet. On the amulet, we have a 3+ to poison and bone skills with a level 2 teleport. This teleport is going to be used to get to Tristram from Stony Fields if you can't find it, and also if you want to skip the River of Flame to get to Chaos Sanctuary. Looking at the charms, we have our 1+ to poison and bone skills with 7% faster run walk, and then on our small charms we are filling in resistance and we're getting the +3 to faster run walk. And we have an Anni, and we have a HellFire Torch. Taking a look at the stats, we are meeting all of our gear requirements, then we're putting the rest into Vitality. We got pretty good resistances for our damage, and advanced stats. Alright, that's all the skills, the stats, and the gear. Now I'm going to put some footage of me on single player with my mercenary out and all my summons. I was having some fun. I felt like you guys might enjoy the gameplay.